Hey everybody, and welcome back to 30 Teams in 30 Days here on Behind the Score Sports. Uh, Thank you to MLB.com for the stats over the last quite a few podcasts. That's where I got the stats from to kind of give you guys more in depth of what my decisions and why I did that. Um, so today we're going to be talking about the Marlins, the last team for the NL East. Then we move to the AL East, which is the last division in this segment. Uh, means we're getting real close. I get real excited. Got my spring Hawaiian shirt on. Definitely getting in the spirit, having fun with this. Hoping to get to interact with you guys more. I have a couple events coming up. On 27th, I have my fantasy baseball drafts. I'm in two pools, so we're going to be doing those on the same day, one at 4, one at 7. And then on opening day, I'm off that week, so I'm going to be doing a live during the game with the Blue Jays and the Yankees. So come on and let me know what you think if you're available. If not, you can also catch me on the 7 o'clock game. I'm actually going to try to do that one on a YouTube Live, as that's where I upload all these podcasts. So being over there and doing that will be a way to get more people to subscribe. Liking, subscribing, commenting, sharing. It's all 100% free. It helps me out. It helps you out as fans because it gives me more opportunities to make more content for you guys, more interesting content. I'm actually going to be sending out some emails to try to get around copyright so I can use replays. I can put those up on the TV screen that I have, and then can go in more in depth with stuff inside the game. So we're definitely do well there, and definitely gonna get some like interviews as well. Like we get Bryce Harper, or Bo Bichette, or um, just a whole like Aaron Judge or Juan Soto or Tatis Jr. But without those likes, those shares, none of that would be possible. So definitely helps me out there. But like I said, it also helps you guys out in the long run too, and makes it more exciting for all of us. Is doing this for you guys, the fans, and also myself is a real pleasure for me. Something I'm really going to enjoy going forward, adding more sports as they come along throughout the year. But when I first got this started, I noticed it was kind of going to be better to start in with baseball, as other seasons were either halfway through or already started. So baseball I thought was a good starting point. It's the longest season, and it helps me gear up for adding content as I go. It's going to be a big year, as in the NHL. The Seattle Kraken get started this upcoming season. So definitely excited for what's to come, and also talking NFL football when it gets here as well. So definitely lots to come, lots to be excited about. But like I said, if you could like, share, comment, follow, subscribe, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube, all at Behind the Score Sports. Really helped me out in growing and allowing me to get those opportunities that I want to have to bring even more to you guys. So today we're going to be talking about the Miami Marlins. So we'll dive right into it, starting with the lineup. We have Miguel Rojas. Uh, he is right, bats right, shortstop 327 with a 362. Another guy, we're starting this off the same way. Can hit, can get on base. Definitely great for starting off the lineup. Uh, a big name when it comes to the Marlins is Starling Marte. Center fielder. He bats right, 321 with a 359. Uh, this guy is a star. He does very well. It has done well since he got started in the league. Um, and he only seems to get bigger and bigger. This guy can definitely move and is definitely a good complement for the top part of this lineup to get on base and start moving people around and leading up for the heavy hitters to come to get ahead early and often. Corey Dickerson bats left, 317 with a 344. Dickerson could be in third or fourth. I put him in third because he's a left-handed bat. So, like I've said in some of the other ones, break up the righties, throw in a lefty. It definitely throws a curveball, especially for the bullpen. There's a lot of guys that struggle with left-handed batters, so it definitely causes the other team to strategize how they're going to deal with that. Uh, Jesus Aguilar batting next to the cleanup spot. Right-handed bat, 314 with 385. This guy has got power, gets on base, can hit really well. They're going to kill it at the top of this lineup. Like I said, there isn't many lineups that aren't heavy with people getting on base in the beginning with some heavy hitters coming shortly behind them. So this will be a team to watch in those spots. Brian Anderson, right-handed bat, 307 with a 379. His average is a little bit lower than ones we've talked about here, but definitely still a guy that can hit, can get on base. So start that second rally in the second half of the lineup. Adam Duvall, another righty, 250 to 314. As you can see, the numbers dropped off considerably there for average. But I think definitely with him being a veteran of the league with Duvall, he is well to be suited in the sixth spot. I think definitely earned that one. Jazz Chisholm is next. Another lefty, 220 with a 373. He can get on base when he gets on there. 220 though for his average is very, very low. He'll definitely look to be having a good season there. But definitely hitting with some of the other guys in this lineup and definitely with the veteran presence with Duvall. Definitely could help him out there. And being another lefty to break up the righties. Jorge Alfaro, 301 with a 336. Some might ask why I didn't move this catcher up in the lineup. A lot of it being we had the right-handers. Like I said, I wanted to break it up with the left-handers. But he is a great guy at the bottom to not only bring the runs in from the middle of the lineup, but kind of get a rally near the bottom. To turn it over for the guys that hit well at the top of the order again, too. And because we're in the National League with no DH this season, Alcantara will be batting in ninth for the pitcher. This is another team, like I had mentioned before with the Nationals, that the pitcher spot could actually move up to number 8, and we could bring Alfaro down to number 9. That way you have the few guys that kind of struggle there and near the bottom of the lineup, and then you have Alfaro that could start another rally for the and send it to the guys at the top again. So it's definitely something that some of the teams could be playing with moving that pitcher spot around to better suit the team. Utility guys, I have John Bertie, uh, Magnarius Sierra, Lewis Brinson, and Garrett Cooper. Get into the pitching rotation here. We, of course, number one, the starter, Alcantara. The number two, we have Lopez. Three is Hernandez. Four, I have Sanchez. And then I have Rogers in fifth. We'll get into the other storylines when it comes to the Marlins. We'll compete with Phillies this year, division next couple years, as I do have them in the bottom of the division, but I think they definitely, depending on what happens with the Phillies, like I said, they got a lot of older guys there, depending on which direction they go through as the season unfolds and see what happens. But I definitely see this as a growing young team, and you definitely have the pieces to start challenging within the next couple seasons. Pitching staff not there yet, but lineup has a lot of talent. Lineup has power, talent. They're definitely getting there. Need to iron out a few spots there and figure out where they're going, but they're definitely on a great trajectory there. Especially with Starling Marte, he's going to be a star for years to come. But the pitching rotation definitely is one that's going to have a little bit of um, struggles there. Definitely the weakest one I see in the division. So even though I say they might challenge the Phillies, I don't think you'll see them win quite enough that they did to get into the playoffs last season. But like I said, anything's possible with injuries, and you could have some guys struggling. So definitely anything is possible. But when you look at the division right now, it's definitely the weaker team, I find. Starling Marte is going to have a star season. He's the star of the team. Big name when it comes to the Marlins. So going to be exciting to watch what he does this season. New general manager, first woman GM in the league. Very happy there for Kim. So definitely would love to see what her vision's going to be, especially coming in a new general manager. Definitely a sign that this team is ready to move forward, start getting those pieces cemented in, and getting that championship team together. Like I said, to be competing and definitely going for the division within the next 2 to 3 years. Players to watch as we close it out. Sixto Sanchez, right-handed pitcher, number one in the organization. Notice said Sanchez in fourth for the pitching rotation. J.J. Bleday, outfielder, number two. Max Mayer, right-handed pitcher, number three. Jazz Chisholm, as you heard me mention, shortstop, second baseman, number four. And Jesus Sanchez, another pitcher. Jesus Sanchez is the outfielder, number five. Sixto Sanchez is the mentioned there earlier is the pitcher, but definitely some guys to look forward to. The reason I put some more outfielders on this players to watch, one, they're near the top of the organization when it comes to prospects, but the great thing with Starling Marte on the team is he can play many different positions, outfield, infield. So there's definitely versatility there. Should somebody struggle and possibly get some other young guys in there to see what they have as well. Like I said, they're going to try to start chiseling out this team and really cementing into what they have, and where people are going to fit in to build a championship. So thanks for watching. Like I said, come check out my other accounts. It helps me and it helps you for getting always better and better content as we go and add things in. Um, this is nowhere close to where I want this to be, so I'll be working hard to get it there, and all the help from you guys definitely helps as well. So thank you so much for tuning in. Uh, I've enjoyed this ride so far, you guys. It hasn't been almost a month now, but um, definitely going to be a pleasure to get to know you guys over the years and as we build this and definitely see what kind of opportunities come our way later on. So thanks again for watching, and remember, it's not always what happens in the game. There's a lot behind the score. Thank you very much.